If you are just dropping into this league, please click the info card at the top right to avoid being confused about what is going on. It's a truly unique format that will be confusing. Don't be lazy. Alright, let the first game in the Bananas division begin. Of course, we're starting with the classic matchup of the Diddy Monkeys versus DK Wilds. Diddy unfortunately wasn't able to bring any children to the party. Alright, first up for the Diddy Monkeys is Dixie Kong. Slaps that into left field. And that is slapped for an out. Oh, let me turn the volume up, shall I? DK says it's all fun and all the allegations are just a joke. Diddy ready, slaps that, and that's an easy out for Blue Yoshi. Just gonna slap that one, but unfortunately Dry Bones is not able to quite jump up for it. So that will be the first runner for the Monkeys. You have to imagine that the DK Wilds are the favorite in this division, but you never know. And this is just normal Red Piana, and Red Piana slaps that for a single. Yellow Toad not going to try to get to third. Interesting decision. And now Green Toad is up with the RBI chance. DK Wild's got to be the favorite. Have a good batting team, but this is definitely their weak point, their pitching. What's good for them, though, is that when they play the Wario team, no chemistry, so that will make it easier for them. And Green Toad has to swing at the start pitch, so that will be flied into the out for a can of corn for a Paragoomba. Swaggy Paragoomba. Okay. Baby DK is up. Slugs up ready. Eager. He was born to do this. Okay, foul ball. And I'm just gonna slap it this time, and slaps it right to boot. Easy out. And here's Funky Kong. Yo, it's his way to... Nah. Funky Kongs really gotta be in more games. There's a yo, that could be a yo homer, but that looks like it's gonna be robbed. Will it be robbed? Oh, it is just low enough to be caught. Now DK's up to actually get a rally going. Can't let his young bro be better at him than him in the first inning. Can't yo, but a boxing glove is certainly a lot of aura. Gonna slug up for this changeup. This should be easy to hit, and it will be hit pretty well, and it will just barely dunk in. And now Pianta's up. Gonna slap that in for a base hit. So here we go, here's the rally. But if you want this rally to actually go somewhere, this is the last guy to do something. Dry Bones, the last good hitter up. Dry Bones going for the slap hit for some reason. When just a Koopa's up next. Paratroopa, I should say. I don't know how that's a strike. We need ABS in. No, still not slugging up, and that will maybe dunk in for a base hit. Yes, it will, just barely. It's just going to move people station to station, though. This is Buck Troopa. Name that because the best they can give you is a buck for your payment. If he's always needs to pay people back. Hopefully he can get a big payday this year. Certainly not a good start. So there we have it. After 1 inning, no runs. Certainly doesn't look like that's going to change with this lineup for the Diddy Monkeys here. Yoshi ready? And that is going to dunk in? Nope, just barely reachable. Probably because he's in the air that he's able to catch that. If that was just a... oh my god, if that was just a Koopa, maybe not caught. 2 easy outs on 2 easy pitches. And here's another Boo, so certainly Ronald Boo won't do much better than the guy before, Child Boo. And maybe I'm wrong, because that could be gone, but it seems like that will be caught. Yes, it will be. So it is 1-2-3, but it almost was a home run. He hit that fast, but not fast enough. DK, nonchalant about it, who cares? And as I mentioned before, this is Swaggy Paragoomba. And that one is lined in for a base hit. Oh, Dixie Kong not quite out, and the bomb is going to make it easy for a double? No? Okay, so all that happens, and Swaggy just stays at first. How lame. And here's DJ Paratroopa. Start playing your... Okay, not quite yet. Start playing the playlist, because he's going to try to hit it gone, and that's not even close. Okay, nice try from Toad, but that just makes it worse. Cutting it off, too, certainly makes it worse. He could have maybe got the out at third if it wasn't caught. Okay, here's another RBI chance for the DK Wilds. Although Blue Yoshi is the one who's going to... Looks like Black Yoshi right now, but it is Blue Yoshi. Just need the daytime to make it more obvious. And just going for a slap hit, but will it be caught? Yes, it will, and luckily the base running wasn't bad enough for either one to get out. I thought DJ was looking pretty bad. Okay, let's not pretend that was some highlight reel play by Toad. Okay, but now we're back to the top of the lineup. Here's a real good RBI chance for baby DK. He may have his bib on, but he knows how to swing that bat. And there is a base hit. And yes, it is. There is the first run of the game for the DK Wilds as DJ gets the third. So we keep first and third, but 1 run crosses the plate. Just a nice piece of hitting by baby DK. Didn't do too much. Just slapped it into the outfield, and that will do the job. And now, here comes Funky Kong. You could say he's cruising for a bruising right here. He could really blow the game open with 1 swing, and he's going to try for that yet again. Oh, it's not quite gone. They're going to have to buddy jump because of this weird territory, it seems. Very funny, because it wasn't going to be gone. It's just they couldn't go over the tree. But nice sac fly from Funky Kong. 2-0. And now here's DK trying to do what Funky Kong couldn't and try to blow this game open a bit. Slugs it up. Hits it pretty far, but that's going to be almost off the wall. Baby DK thinks about it, but it's just going to be stationary. So, here is Piazza trying to keep this rally going. Don't want just a 2-run lead in Sluggers. That's just going to be a stationary hit, though. Yep, just thrown in time to make sure Baby DK that doesn't score. Nice efficiency by Dixie Kong. Alright, whichever Boo that is tired. We'll see if the other Boo comes in soon, but first Dry Bones is going to try to slug this one out of here, and that could very well be slugged out of here. Dixie Kong, nobody around, and that is a grand slam, the first ever grand slam in the Baseball Kingdom Sluggers League. You're talking about deep to center, you're talking about a screamer, and that's exactly what Dry Bones just did right there. 6-0, DK Watts. And there's a pitching change. Will it be the funny boo-to-boo pitching change? No, it'll be Diddy. Interesting decision. And now Buck Paratroopa is up to try to keep this rally going. And Green Toad will try to throw this before the POW, but he cannot. Swaggy Paragoomba is up to the plate. And there's the special star pitch, first star pitch of the Baseball Kingdom Sluggers League. The AI doesn't usually like it. The boo is just barely fired on in time. What is... Oh, I guess Buck Paratroopa was affected by the fire as well. So it's just a base hit instead of an out. Nothing too crazy there. Here's DJ ready to play the music. Trying to wiki gone right here. And that is just barely not gone from the jump from Yoshi, a little bit mistimed. And really crowding the plate right here. Interesting strategy. Will they go for the... Nope, it's just going to be okay. And that mistimed okay. Very interesting decision. Crowding the plate, not going to slug, just going to slap. And with a star pitch, might I add. And mistimes it. Very interesting. Oh, and that was the very first strikeout of the league. Very interesting. BK makes her miss for the second strike. Could this be another strikeout right here? No, it will not. That will be lined in the left field, just barely bounce in. The POW is never used. Very stupid. Dixie Kong trying to bring it to the good part of the order. Don't swing at this one. Of course. So that should be okay. The shell, the POW wasn't used, but the shell was. And so you could, so technically a good swinging bunt strategy there because of the item. Now maybe Diddy uses his star swing? No, not there at least. Diddy trying to come back for the babies he loves, but instead that is going to be, oh, just a single, okay. He started the comeback, sort of. So bases loaded, we need a hit for Yellow Toad. Could make it very close with just one swing, but just go for a slap hit out of the moment, for this moment. Okay, still a slap hit, and it's going to be slapped. Oh, and the boo's going to confuse, but Blue Toad, it doesn't stay long enough for Blue Toad to get confused out of and out. And it does avoid the double play for sure. But instead it's just one out, and a run comes in to score. Now here's Red Beyonce. And that is lined in for a base hit. Will they get 2 runs in? Diddy's going to try for it. And they're going to use the cannon throw, the buddy throw, I should say. Here's a close play. Does this mean, yeah, I think the offense always wins it since they're not prepared for CPU versus CPU. So good decision by Diddy. He just had enough time to score. The quick toss was just a little bit too late. The close plays are always going to result in safes in an AI league. Oh, what a celebration by Diddy. That's a thumbnail right there. Fun fact, you cannot do that anymore in baseball. And that is dunked in for a base hit. It's because, you know, obviously if you ram into someone, you used to be able to ram into the catcher and they had to hold on to the ball, but they were like, let's stop with this unnecessary concussions. So you can no longer just, you know, head down into the catcher. Not the safest thing. Dry Bones is going to try for the double play, but it seems like it started a little too slow, and it did. You got to start from first there, and maybe you have a better shot. Okay, John Boo is up. Oh, sorry, Child Boo. So many boos. They scare me. The comeback could be tied up right here. I think it was the other Boo who almost hit a home run, but that is not the home run they need. Why are we doing that, Yoshi? There was no reason to tongue there because it was already on the ground. Very stupid decision by Yoshi. You could have easily fielded that, but Just got too lost in the sauce there. And now it is 6-4. Good job by Child Boo. Here comes Ronald Boo. Child Boo, by the way, is the one Boo, the one kid that was allowed to go to the Diddy party since he can't be touched. Well, did try, I should say. Doesn't slug out this time, just going to be slapped in for a base hit. Yes, it will be. DK is not able to get any outs this inning. And there we go. It is 6-5, by the way. There is one. This is a one-run game, just like that. Surely you can stop the bleeding with Tiny Kong right here. Although this might not be the strategy. This didn't work earlier in the inning. Oh, but this time it's not swung at for some reason. Maybe it was because of the item that was. I don't think they're that smart. Probably going to swing this time. And she does. It's a bit too predictable. Nice play by Baby DK. It was probably going to be a foul ball, but we want the bleeding to be stopped if you're the DK Wilds. And the top of the lineup is ready to try to get some insurance runs after that wild inning. Dark Blue Yoshi. Up to the plate and slaps that with Green Toad jumping way too early. And here's Baby DK. Baby DK had the Grand Slam, I believe, but instead this will just be a double play. So certainly has contributed to this game, but not going to help them get the insurance back. That's his father's or older brother's fault anyway, or older self's fault. Funky Kong's gonna unfortunately swing at a star pitch, and that's a bad strategy, especially the Diddy one. And that's gonna be, it's gonna look like a 1-2-3 inning. Diddy Monkeys could take the lead right here. But first there will be a pitching change. I do not know who can come into pitch that is good. Dry Bones is the only one who they're considering as good. Personally, I would have put in Pianta. They have funky deliveries, but of course, a human is not hitting. Dixie gonna... Oh, I don't know why we don't use the tongue catch there. And Parachuco bobbles it, but that doesn't matter. It's Dark Blue Yoshi's fault that Dixie is on first. I'm very curious what Dry Bones' changeup looks like. Couldn't will it into existence. Dark Blue Yoshi, the next victim of jumping way too early. So there's runners on first and second. Here's Yellowton. Here's a star pitch. That was actually pretty fast from Dry Bones. I see why they put him in the game. And that one is caught, but then also... Okay, well, the shell doesn't matter at all because they refuse to run. Okay. I mean, they certainly could have seen it coming. Very silly. Here's Red Pianta. DK doesn't know where he wants to be on the field. Red Pianta's going to line that in, and that should dunk in for a base hit. Will Dixie Kong come to... Yes, because of that boo, Dixie Kong will come to score the tying run. And Diddy Kong does not know that the buddy throw is being used. And how did they know to throw to third? That's rigging right there. They would have surely thrown it home. How the heck would they have known to throw it to third? They always throw it home. But this one time they throw it to third, when Diddy just so happens to choose to go back. I don't buy it. Nevertheless, it's tied 6-6. And now there are 2 outs because of Diddy's technical mistake, but also free Diddy because like he got, it was rigged. Nice play by the rare nice play by DK to end the inning. Makes up for all his pitching mistakes. 6-6 after 3? Oh, after the top of 4, right. Not losing it. DK really considering keeping this 6-6-6. Waiting for it until it's 6-6-6 in the bottom of the 6, but he really wants his team to win, so he's going to try to score a run, and that's a good starting point. Blue Piana, ready to get a rally started. It's a brand new ball game in the bottom of the 4th. Slaps that in. For a base hit. Yep, it is. And that just goes past Boo. So DK is going to do the rare turn third. Nobody's turning to third. I mean, not nobody. It's happened multiple times. But DK is kind of slow. I'm kind of surprised that he went for third there. But Proud of him. Dry Bones, trying to make it 9-6 right here. It's certainly a good chance on a changeup, but he doesn't slug up for it. But that will make it 7-6 right there. Nice slap hit. And will that buddy toss be used correctly? Yes, I guess it actually is used correctly. Okay, but there's going to be caught in a rundown, and the AIs don't know how to do it, so right, the runners always win that. Somebody needs to make a mod where the fielders and runners are better with stuff like that. Excuse me, I'm tired, and Buck DJ slaps that in, and then the flower actually works this time, so that will get a run in. Dry Bones thinks about third and just barely gets back to second safely. It is now 8-6. Thanks to Buck Paratrooper. Did I call him Buck DJ? Hopefully I did not. As Buck DJ. Here is Swaggy Paragoomba. Doesn't consider that. Good job. Gonna slug this one up. And it is lined, and that should be a double play, right? And Swaggy is a victim of another double play. And here is the pitching change. Seems like a good time to do it. And now the other boo comes in. And now that is dunked in for a base hit. Good job, DJ. And not considering second despite whatever you call what happens on the ground. Is it really because of the beat of the drums that randomly happens? I've never put that together. My tiredness really kicking in. Dark Blue Yoshi slugs that into the outfield, and that will land for a base hit. DJ Paratrooper considering scoring, but no. Terrible fielding, but definitely not close enough to score. Baby DK trying to get the 10th run home to the plate. There's so much back and forth in the Sluggers game. You gotta love it. Baby DK slugs that one up, but weakly hits it through the infield, but that will get the job done. 10th run came home for the DK Wilds. He is so proud of himself. And Funky Kong is trying to surf this game close to being out of here. Sorry for too much surf jokes. Just lined out to Diddy Kong. So he's gonna do his weird dance and try to get his team pumped up to get 4 runs right here. Dry Bones throws that for just a basic fastball strike. Have we seen his changeup yet? I do not think so. We still won't. I put DK. Oh yeah, I put us in DK Jungle at night. 1 because it's really cool. It looks really cool, and 2 because if you can't tell, it's already night here. Baby DK catches that. I do not know how commentators don't yawn. They're probably chewing gum, but I'm good. I don't need gum right now. I'm good. I can finish this game. Don't worry about it. And that would be slapped in, and Dark Blue Yoshi seemingly uses the tongue way too early, but it is still caught. How the heck was that used correctly? Beats me. Game doesn't care. Wouldn't mind 6 runs to end the game right here. Certainly possible with this lineup right here. Especially if you just get boo tired. A mercy is very plausible. Yellow Yoshi goes for the jump, but it is just out of the reach. Why is Diddy Kong not in the outfield with the other Kong brothers? Surely they don't have chemistry right now. And that's not my fault. That's their fault for how they've oriented the outfield. As Blue Piana hits that deep into right field, nobody's there for Tiny Kong. That's a home run. They are 4 runs away from a mercy in the bottom of the 5th. Certainly can't call that dead center, but you know what you certainly can call that? A scream. DK Wilds up by double. And both boos are officially out of the game. We got some bad pitchers on the mound. First, we're going to start with Yellowtoad. And we start with no outs. This could very well be a mercy inning. The real question is, will the game end before my laundry ends? They only got 5 minutes. Well, 6 minutes. So, very, very interesting speed run here. Buck Paratroopa ready to try to beat it. Buck Paratroopa slugs it up, but that should be a double play. Yellow Yoshi takes too long to corral it though, so that's just 1 out. Nice play by Yellow Yoshi nonetheless. Swaggy Paragoomba's ready. Star hits that, and that will be just barely a base hit. Pow does nothing, it just leaves Dry Bones hanging to dry, and that will be a close play. Dry Bones somehow wins it, even though he just started running again. Very interesting. And DJ Paratroopa can bring this very close to the finale of this game. This certainly would be no ordinary mercy. Even if they mercy, I still feel like Diddy has a chance. Diddy and his team have a chance to come back. But right now, they're only 3 runs away, and their team has no good pitching left. DK Wiles just have to avoid the double play right here, and that mercy is looking pretty good. Pretty likely. Could, of course, happen on 1 swing, but you don't trust Dark Blue Yoshi for that. But he does get the job done. He gets not only avoids a double play, but gets a base hit that results in no outs as Swaggy Paragoomba comes in safely for the 14th run of the game for the DK Wilds. As we get back to the top of the lineup, Baby DK is up, going for the slap hit. Nice catch by Green Toad. Can he get the out at first? No, he cannot. So DK has a chance to end it right here, but if they can get the out, the Diddy Monkeys are still alive. Oh, my bad. It's Funky, not DK. They got 3 minutes left on their speed run. Funky Kong hits that deep, but Dixie is right there. Yeah, surely the banana can't be used in time, and it is not. So, DK Wiles, if they give up no runs, are 2 runs away from mercying, but they're not quite there yet. And of course, the DK Wiles don't have any pitching left either. That's good, as that one is slugged into left field, but it looks like it's going to go just foul. Okay, it's not even gone. They use the boo, but that doesn't work in foul grounds. Dry Bones doesn't know what he's doing anymore. You know, how does Dry Bones get tired? Like, maybe he just gets too... He needs to be oiled up without the AO. Because, like, you know, he's dead, so how does he run out of energy? Let's not worry about that right now, as he tries to jump and catch it, but instead, that's just going to be a triple, because the Paratroopa was not able to help him out. I think it was Buck. Yeah, that was Buck. Okay, Diddy lines that into center field, and now they are further away from the mercy. Back to DK Wiles winning by double. And here is the second pitching change for the DK Wilds. It will be DJ Paratroopa to come in. Trying for the double play right here to make that mercy a possibility, and there it could be right there, the bad base running if that's a good throw, and it is. That will end the inning to keep the mercy hopes this inning alive. So 2 great plays by DK for once. So he doesn't have a good fielding stat, but he did good with those 2 slides in this game. They just have to score 3 runs, and this game will be over. And this is a full inning of Yellow Toad, but that is weakly hit from DK. Not a great start. They got 40 seconds remaining. Insert cinematic music here. As Blue Pianta... What is that? What is the running going on by Tiny Kong? It seems like the game is glitched because she could have easily caught that. And here is Dry Bones trying to get the 1 batter away. The tying run up to the plate, if you will. The mercy run up to the plate, if you must. Dry Bones, ready to slap that in for a base hit, and that is exactly what he does. So, very close to a mercy. I'm gonna get my laundry left. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Buck Paratroopa, trying to end it right here. And he hits that pretty far, but that is not going to be gone. The rally will still continue. The POW will not be used. Will that toss be thrown in time? No, it will not. Piana, just fast enough to score the 15th run. Certainly don't think Swaggy is going to gonna bring home the winning run, but you never know. Here is a slap hit that is caught for an out, and a terrible base running keeps the cat and mouse game of Mercy alive. The DK Wild is trying to prove this is their jungle. The Diddy Monkeys have nowhere else to play, so they gotta play here too. Just like Waluigi in Wario City. Very embarrassing for Waluigi. This is a little more even grounds, but DK wants to prove that he's the big bro. He's the he's the alpha. This is his turf. DJ trying to end the playlist in this inning. Not a good start. That barrel like barely works. I mean, I know that's kind of the point, but it's interesting. The flower works way more often. And this game hasn't really happened at all. Just like how there was no piranha. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is... Okay, interesting what was going on in Piana's mind there. And here is Child Boo. Could hit a grand slam to make this game interesting. Highly doubt it. Would be so funny if he doesn't swing. But of course he does. Nice out. Oh my gosh. What a triple play. And that one actually kind of makes sense because he's got to be a little off the bag. He jumps, catches it, lands on the bag, and maybe is able to throw it a second in time in an MLB game. Maybe you could have done that. What a play by Baby DK. We know who the winner is. Dark Blue Yoshi just trying to prove that they are really good winners. They deserve it so much. So much, so much. What am I cooking? I don't know. Baby DK, the last shot for a more respectable Mercy instead of after 8 innings where that's barely a Mercy. And Baby DK lines that into right field. That should be a double surely. Might be scared of the throw, the buddy toss, but no, not used. So here we go. Funky Kong, not been able to do anything all day. Has almost got homers before. It's gonna, but has not. I don't think has gotten a single hit. So could he yo way to victory right here? But no. Good thing my mess up wasn't how we ended it. We got another chance with a foul. Could he yo the way to victory? For okay, he's just slap hitting. Very mistimed by Diddy Kong. And here comes DK with runners on first and third. They're gonna switch out Yellow Toad. Okay, here's Beyonce. They have very funky deliveries, and I knew he would be on the high list. And it's gonna start with a changeup to DK. DK's gonna pity him there. Okay, I thought it was about to be another changeup, but instead it's just a fastball that didn't have much speed to it. But DK was not able to quite hit it out of there. Not a real Mercy, if they even get it. Could the Diddy Monkeys just make a miraculous rally to come back? You never know. And that is not hit well enough by Ronald Boo. And that Boo item is used way too late. Tiny Kong is out. DJ really wants some offense so that he can get an inning off. Oh, what a throw by Baby DK. I forgot he had the speedy throw. And this is a pretty good lineup to begin the inning to start the rally that could officially end this. Doesn't look like the Diddy Monkeys have enough left in them. They did help make the Mercy harder. But doesn't look like they have the comeback left in them. Pianta started the comeback the other way. This is not the time to bunt, Dry Bones. Please don't land this. What are we doing? You don't even have a guy with chemistry? Can we stop? Can you please stop? Okay. Can we slug up right here? Come on, you're a big boy. Slug up. Okay. Thankfully there's 2 strikes, so you can't bunt there because of a foul and you're out. And that is a nice hit by Dry Bones. That's not why you bunt in this situation. You're up by almost 10. Let's not bunt. Runners on first and third. This is a big situation for Buck Paratroopa. Right, how could I forget? Oh yeah. Be like your other Red Koopa fella brother and slug up. Instead, that's just going to be a nice play. And then, will that be a double play? Oh my gosh, he's not able to get back in time. The base running in this game is ridiculous. Can someone please make a mod? Oh my gosh. It is ridiculous. Okay, well, with one swing, it can still be ended. And either way, the mercy will be ended in one swing. Because there will either be a mercy or the mercy will no longer be possible. Because there literally won't be a bottom of the ninth. I literally forgot about that earlier since I'm so tired. Okay. Keeps the rally going. DJ trying to play the final song. Right. Okay. Why are we slap hitting here? Why are we slap hitting here? Is that going to dunk in? No, it is not. Why are we... Okay. So the mercy does not happen. The Diddy Monkeys prove that they are in the same league as the DK Wilds. Have a good shot against the Wario Muscles. I forgot the team name earlier. They have a good shot. I just think they're going to get second place. And that's okay. You know? You do what you can. You do what you can. That's all you can. That's all you can do. Yellow Toad. Trying to make miracles happen. That's not how you do it. Yellow Toad lines that deep into center field. You gotta use the boo right now. You gotta use the boo right. Okay, you used it way too late. That boo was used way too late. I mean, it's just ridiculous sometimes. It's just ridiculous sometimes. Okay, Red Piana is up to the plate. Takes that for a strike. I wouldn't honestly, unlike in the mercy situation, I wouldn't slug up here. You gotta make sure it's all slap hits because home runs are risky because buddy jumps are pretty easy to come by. And oh my gosh, what was Diddy doing there? The one time the base running isn't so aggressive that it leads to a double play from anything caught. Instead, he's not fast enough to get to second there. So it should be runners on first and second. Instead, DK Wilds are one run away from their first piece of the triangle. Can DK jump for it? No, he cannot. There will be a rally that continues. They do deserve that. That was very weird base running from... something must have happened. Yellow Yoshi. Trying to get the 10th run to score. Certainly will be a big accomplishment to get 10 runs against the DK Wilds. Will they be able to do that? It's still possible. The clock has struck 10:30, but that's child's play for Boo. He's not scared of the time. He's only scared of the rhyme. He's only scared that he's not going to make a dime. And that is the final slap hit that will land in the glove of DK to end the game. It started from the mound, DK pitching, and it ends with the glove of DK's catch. 16-7, DK Wilds win after the cat and mouse of mercy. And Dry Bones is the MVP, as I guess he pitched more innings? Diddy would have been the MVP. Instead it was Dry Bones because of batting? What did he do batting? And yeah, DK Wilds get their first puzzle piece. Make sure to tune in because this is the most interesting division. So when you see a video from this division, you know you have to click on it. Thanks for watching.